and a number. I appreciate that. I sincerely do. I didn't have to spend a lot of time reading that. But I oppose the Lynch Amendment, number one, which would significantly reduce deficit reduction in the committee's legislation by over $4.5 billion and result in the underlying print conflicting with our reconciliation instructions and comprising the legislative privileges. For that reason, I strongly oppose the Lynch Amendment. Do any other members wish to speak on Lynch Amendment number one? Ms. Stansbury from New Mexico, you're recognized.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would love to just ask.
Reset the clock, please. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would love to just ask a few questions about the amendment. So, again, zooming out a little bit, there's a lot to not like about this portion of the reconciliation package. As we said, I think it's an all-out attack on the federal workforce, and it kind of cuts at the heart of some of the major reasons why people stay in federal service, because it is not only, them serving and doing their duty for the American people, but also you are making sure that you have a good retirement, you're taking care of your family. And also, we want to make sure, especially, one of the things that I think is really important for the American people to understand is that after Richard Nixon resigned, there were major overhauls done to the federal service because of the corruption and the ways in which Nixon, bless you, used the federal workforce and service to carry out his own personal political vendetta. There were major reforms in the 1970s to the federal workforce rules and laws because we wanted to protect federal workers from being used as political agents of whoever was in power. And so the idea of trying to convert federal workers to at will undoes all of the good government reforms that were put into place in the 1970s after Nixon to protect the federal workforce. Is that correct, Mr. Lynch?
That is absolutely correct, yeah.
And so it's really important to understand that that's why those protections are there. And the whole point of trying to convert people to at will is, again, to make it easier to make the federal workforce your political arm. And we don't want that. We're not an autocracy. We are a democracy. And we want to make sure that our federal employees are protected from the whatever whims of whoever's serving in power. So I do want to ask, though, Mr. Chairman, you said you oppose this amendment because of its impacts to the budget. Can you explain to me how does not allowing federal workers to be forced into an at-will situation affect the federal budget?
We have budget instructions. We're following through with the budget instructions. We've been very transparent about what this committee was going to do within our jurisdiction of budget reconciliation. This is our bill, and it's self-explanatory.
No, but I don't understand how. So Mr. Lynch's amendment is to strike section 90,004, which is the provision about at-will work. How does that affect the budget?
The employees who choose to not be at will have to pay higher contribution rates.
Say that again, please.
The employees who choose not to be at will have to pay higher contribution rates.
And how much money are you saying this will generate for the federal government? Or savings?
The Congressional Budget Office says $4.5 billion.
Over what period of time?
A decade.
A decade.
10 years.
Okay. So the idea here is that you.
Let me interrupt you. We're trying to
no, Mr. Chairman. I
make
understand
savings
that.
here, and you all you do is criticize.
The gentlelady's
You
time.
act
This
like
is
there's
actually-
no,
The gentlelady's
you act
time.
like
No, I'm
there's no
asking you a
fiscal
question.
crisis
Mr.
here.
Chairman, it's the gentlelady's time.
I'm just asking the question about the monetary offset of at-will employees. So the idea is here that you're going to generate a few $1 billion over
A few $1 billion.
10
Mr.
years.
Chairman,
$1
is it million or
here,
billion?
$2 billion
Is it
there.
million or
Over
billion?
10 years.
Bill.
By taking away federal benefits and making the federal workforce fireable, undoing all of the good government reforms after Richard Nixon's corruption. I think that we just need to be, I just want to clarify, that's what you're saying. Cool. Okay. I think we got it. Thanks. I yield back.
Any other members seek recognition on the Lynch amendment?